Hey, welcome back to the Guitar Stuff channel. In this video you're going to learn what is the difference between a preset and a tone model if you own the Tonex pedal or software. So the tone model is like amp, stomp, cabinet in several combinations, like it's the core of the guitar tone. And the preset extends it with like a noise gate. You can put it in front like a noise gate. You can put a compressor, so it's just one compressor here that goes either in front of the tone model, like putting a compressor pedal in front of the amplifier, or can go post, so after the whole tone. Imagine this like if you go into a studio, for example, you would record your amp, and then when you mix it, then you would put the compressor on the recording, you know, like. That's also why the Tonex doesn't really need an effects loop, because you can also just process the whole tone post with stuff that you would put into the effects loop. The preset can also have EQ with a lot of settings, also with depth and presence and a lot of control. Can also be put in front of the tone model, so like in front of the amp or after. It's also just one EQ. And the reverb can also be put post the tone model. Let's check this out in the software. So here you see all the components of the preset. You see the noise gate that I have activated now. You see the compressor that you can put pre or post. You can see the reverb that is post. And here if you click on advanced parameters, you see the whole EQ section with presence and depth control. And you can just put this also pre or post. The tone model part is just these two things here. And the rest is all part from the preset. And what's very important to know, if you change the preset has like the tone model baked in. So if you change the preset, you also change the tone model. But if you change the tone model, you only change the tone model and the preset remains as it is. That's also maybe a bit confusing in the beginning, but makes a lot of sense, because I think a lot of preset settings you use for your guitar or your room and so on, so you just want to set them once. But I'll show you this now in the software. Let's make a really extreme preset setting. For example, let's go on the reverb here. I reset everything now, I close this and I say, okay, let's make a really extreme reverb setting, mix on full, whatever, pre-delay, doesn't matter, but just really cheesy. I have the set now. Now I choose here another tone model and I say maybe, oh, why does this sound weird? That's the reason, because if I change the tone model, like I show here, if I change the tone model, these settings stay the same. So if I want to hear it more pure, I have to go here and reset everything, and now I have again the naked tone model. But the other way around, if I go again to the extreme setting, mix full, and if I go here, you see all your presets on this book icon here, bookshelf. If I choose something here, it also takes on preset settings. So now I change the preset, and it also changed the tone model plus all the preset settings. For example, if I check now the reverb, it's not extreme anymore. It's just like, yeah, if you tweak your tone model by adding preset settings, like whatever, I just put something to showcase it. Yeah, and if you want to save these settings, you click here and you can change the name, location and so on. You can change the name, location, all the infos and save it. And then you find it here again. Okay, I'll also show you now how to change presets and tone models on the pedal and how to save them on the pedal. Okay, let's check this out on the pedal. On the pedal you have on this side the preset knob, and if you turn it, you just go through all the presets. For example, So here you see them, and you change always everything. You change the tone model and all the preset settings. Let's go in one. So now, for example, I'm in this preset, and I see, okay, the noise gate, which is part of the preset, is a bit weird, so I can change this. I go here, I just hold this button till it says here Alt, and now I'm in the alternative settings here, so I'm in the noise gate, and I can just adjust threshold so it doesn't cut off so weird. Okay, this is the preset changing. Let's say, okay, I want to save this preset now. You just hold this button. Now you can change the letters and so on. You can scroll through. You can say, okay, adjust it, or if not, you just click here again. And now it says, where do you want to save it? So there's always banks with 3 presets per bank. So for example, this is bank 1A, bank 1B, bank 1C. Now I go to the second. Let's save it somewhere. Let's save it here, and I just click again, and now it's saved. You can also switch the presets here, and then you can go bank up, or you can go a bank down. And let's say now I want to change the tone model within the preset. So all the presets should stay the same, but I change the tone model. You just click this button once, and now you see all your tone models, and the namings are also the ones from the tone models. Now you can just change the tone model that is within the preset. Now it's a completely different tone model within the preset. And I can even tweak the amp or the cab part. So I can say, okay, the cab I want, let's say a virtual cabinet, and I go here, I change which cabinet. So you can do everything within the pedal. By the way, if you consider to buy a Tonex pedal or any other gear, please use my Thomann affiliate link in the description below. Also, if you want to see a complete video manual on the Tonex that get you started, check the link in the description below. Thanks a lot for watching, please subscribe, and see you next time.